Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you may be watching this. It's Robbie, and we back with another video. So this one's gonna be from my boy Antonio Talks, the downfall of the NBA. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't really watch basketball like that. I usually catch the reels on Instagram, Sports Center, ESPN, and I just save them to my sports folder on Instagram. And I'll go back to them to watch them, the highlights. I don't really watch basketball games like I used to. I would say from about 2008 to about 2017, I was on it. You know what I'm saying? Just watching basketball nonstop. But I kind of fell off from it. I mean, I couldn't even name half these players in the game. I know about the Wimbays and the Devin Mitchells and stuff like that, if I'm saying it right. Donovan Mitchell. I'm tripping. Donovan Mitchell. But yeah, let's get to this video, yo. Make sure you like, sub up. Let's see what he's got to say.
So when I was younger, man, me and all my friends, we had hoop dreams. We wanted to go to the NBA. We spent most of our time, hooping around the neighborhood. If we wasn't hooping, we was at somebody's house playing 2K. And if we couldn't find a basketball goal, we was playing any game involving a ball. Pause. How many of y'all remember Foursquare? It's something like when you tap the ball into a square and you can't let it bounce 2 times. Like, if you know, you know. Looking back, man, these are some of the best times, ever, bro. And if you younger, man, cherish that shit. But sadly, man, this is the reality of a lot of kids. It was me. It's probably kids now. And this is because, man, we think the only way out was hooping or rapping. 9 times out of 10, 99.9.9.9%, you're not gonna make it to the NBA. I hate that this is a dream that many young black boys in America chase, and it takes away our focus on things that we can really accomplish. Now, for me, early on, I knew I wasn't gonna make it to the NBA. I'm a short king, all right? All my short kings stand up. Also, another thing, bro, like AAU around that time was starting to blow up, like 2013, 2014, and my parents was not spending money, all this bread for me to play basketball. They was like, you can go play basketball free. What you need this for? So, hoop dreams for me was dead. But anyway, man, today's video, we're gonna be talking about the NBA because there's been a lot going on. For one, bro, I have not been in tune to what's really going on with the NBA. It's so hard to tune into these games, and I tell y'all this all the time. These folks done monetize all of our hobbies, all of our escapes, including watching sports. You gotta have a million gazillion different apps just to watch a damn game. Yep. So me, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got better shit to do. And one of my goals last year was to cut out all of these apps and stop being, such a consumer. With that being said, man, All-Star Weekend was last week, and I had no idea. Like, I was out of the loop.
It was
for the
trash.
first topic of today's video, man, this shit was dead as hell, and a lot of NBA games be dead. Is this the emptiest All-Star Weekend? This Rising Stars. And look, y'all see how they got the lights lighting up, trying to make it seem like it's people in the crowds. All-Star Saturday, you would think this would be packed to the brim. No, nobody is talking about how empty the stands were at All-Star Weekend, man. Hey, bruh. Now, to me, it's obvious why this is the case. For one, let's just talk about current NBA players. I really don't want to sound like a but bruh, when I was younger, like a lot of these NBA players, they was hungry. Fast forward to 2026, bruh, a lot of these dudes could care less about the NBA. They had money before coming in, so the drive is just different. And I don't know, it just has a different feel to me. Is it me? I hate to sound like an old head. Another thing, capitalism. I already brought it up, but it's the root of all problems, for real, dog. And once you look into things, the games be pricey as hell. These apps be high as hell. You gotta have all these different ones just to view the game. And like I said, bro, I was once a diehard NBA fan, but like as I'm getting older and I have just, better things to do, I'm not about to be paying all this money to watch stars that don't even, they don't even value the game.
Right. They don't even come to perform, you know what I'm saying, in the game. They just, and that partly is due to the fact that they getting paid all this money, man. They getting paid all this money. You look at the Ja Morants, who else? A couple of others, like they don't really bring, I'm not gonna say Anthony Edwards, because he does, put on a good game, good show, whatever. But the majority of these dudes, man, they like, look, we getting paid. That's all that matters. They're not chasing rings or anything like that. They chasing a bag. We made everything about the money. And don't even get me started on the gambling. Like, that's out of control.
Now, let's bring up my dog LeBron. He is the next topic of this video, right? So, I believe during All-Star Weekend, they questioned him. They asked him something controversial, and a lot of people were mad at his answer.
What message would you like to send for Israel?
If I have fans over there, I've never been there. If I have fans over there, then, I hope you have been following my career. I hope I inspire people over there to not only want to be great in sports, but I want you to be better in general in life. So hopefully someday I can make it over there. Like I said, I've never been over there, but I've heard nothing but great things. And I appreciate the question.
Why even ask him that question? He is a basketball player. I remember a few years ago, they was telling basketball players to shut up and dribble. One thing y'all gotta realize is that they always try to use black people as the scapegoat. Just even bring it back up, Michael Vick, bro. This man got more punishment than anybody in these Epstein files. And I'm not saying this because I'm a LeBron Glazer, but I just like to look at things from a different point of view. A lot of people love to just jump on the same narrative and never, like, have nuance to it. LeBron is a billionaire. Of course, he's not the greatest person, but that was a typical PR answer. And I'm gonna blame the reporter for even asking him that question. Like, that shit was just a setup, bro. Now let's talk about another topic, right? And I'm not condoning this shit at all. It's something that Michael Jordan did, and okay, let's see. So we have a clip right here. Just look at Michael Jordan. This is some creep shit. I you know what I'm saying? I can't condone it. He's touching his Yo, MJ, bro, what you got going on, man? I believe Michael Jordan did respond and say that he was getting the ice off the little boy back or butt or whatever, bro. I don't know. Weird as hell. Why you touching on that little kid, dog? No. Also, man, the dad of this young child, he came out and spoke, and this is what he had to say.
Is there anything that you'd like to say about the media backlash involving Michael Jordan celebrating with your family?
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, I've gotten to know Michael and his family very well over the years I've been here with 2311, and I don't see what other people see when it comes to this. For me,
you don't see, bro. He was all right. I don't. MJ had to pay him before this interview, but
it's a huge moment. This is the biggest moment of my career. It's a huge moment for my family and for his family, and I just. I put that off to the side and just think.
That's what I'm saying. See, the last thing somebody like a Michael Jordan needs is him being caught up in some sort of allegations or being, taken to court for something. Nike is already struggling as a brand already. You know what I mean? And people are already talking about they not rocking Jordans no more, this, that, and the third. So, yeah. They definitely had to do damage control with that one.
Think about how think about the look on Yvette's face and the whole family and his whole group when they got to Victory Lane 2, and just how happy and everybody was celebrating together. So, yeah. That's where I'm at with it.
Now, the biggest thing I want to discuss involved in the NBA are the Kevin Durant fouls. Last week, he got exposed bad. He had a burner account and was talking shit about his teammates, former teammates, and everybody in the world. Okay, and it looks really bad.
The Kevin Durant burner files got released, and I read every single one of them, so you don't have to, and I'm going to go over them. And this was his account, bro. Look at the header. And this is what Kevin Durant tweeted in 2021, this picture. Like, yes, it was him, Kevin Durant.
Oh,
You're caught
my
red-handed.
KD, you didn't even make a proper burner account. You know what I'm saying? I got a burner account. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a burner account. I ain't mad at nobody for having a burner account. But KD, bro, you a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? He got too much time on his hands. Like,
too much.
Start a family, my dog. I'm all for black nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Get you a black woman, procreate. I support black nepotism. Give me that.
My guy. The first thing he talked about is back when he was on the Nets, he said, Ben Simmons is going through depression. He ain't playing ball either. Why would we trade Kyrie for someone who hates basketball?
Damn.
Wild. If you think that's bad, dude, he calls out so many of his former teammates in these files. Then he said, I don't really like this white man. This man don't respect my game. And he was talking about Steve Nash, who was the coach of the Nets when Kevin Durant was on the Nets.
Yo, this nigga was talking shit about his coach.
Yo, why not have these conversations over the phone, in private? Like, why would you be tweeting this stuff? You know that the internet is constantly being watched 24/7. They got eyes and ears all over the internet looking for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys to be careful, man. Like, what you doing?
And then when he was not on the Warriors, he said, if the Lakers and Warriors meet, who are you cheering for? And he said, what kind of question is that? Sure, we cheering for Bron over Steph, Clay, Draymond, brother. Boot. He won a championship with those guys. That's crazy, man. Then he said, if you don't screen and pass up, get shots for Steph, you getting waived. Just taking shots at the Warriors. Then he talked about James Harden. He said, I miss James, man. That's a good guy. Slightly delusional, but I understand him. Then he talked about Ben Simmons. He said, I really got to stop laughing from crying. I swear Ben Simmons sucked, but at least he would get me the ball with the laughing emoji, bro. And then this is very recent. This is on the Houston Rockets. Said, I can't trust Jabari to make a shot or get a stop. Just don't give him a tech, TBH. He's I'm not going to say that, but that's crazy, man. That's his current team. And then he said something insanely bad about Albert Sengun, but I'm not going to say it on here. But if you go look that up, bro, that's his former team or current teammate. That is bad.
I mean, Kevin Durant has always been a snake, right? Him and Westbrook, they was in the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors. They was up 3-1, I believe. They just needed one more game. They lost. They lost the series. Next year, the nigga go to that same team and win him, 1 or 2 rings.
Yeah, he's never going to escape that. Like, that probably had to be one of the most, that's probably one of the worst moves of his NBA career. Yeah, he did become an NBA champion, but I mean, you teamed up with a NBA team that had already won a championship. You know what I'm saying? So he's never been able to escape that shadow. And he's now at this point at the tail end of his career as an NBA player. I seriously doubt he's going to win another championship because he's just been going from team to team. He's just trying to get to a team now to give him the most money so that he can ride off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Kevin Durant is chasing championships anymore at this point. So he got his 2. He chilling now. You know what I'm saying? But this situation, along with that Michael situation, the NBA All-Star Weekend, all of these things culminate together just to give you an example of how dead the NBA is. LeBron James is the last of the Mohicans when it comes to like a superstar player. I mean, yeah, you got Steph Curry and stuff like that, but when you think about LeBron, though, like when he came into the NBA, it was like a red carpet event. The carpet was already rolled out for him. We haven't had that in the NBA in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? I know people predict that Wemby is going to win a lot of championships. He's probably going to be the face of the NBA. But like I said, they're going to have to really figure something out. You know?
I mean, that's the biggest snake move of all time. Man, let me know y'all thoughts on all of these situations. The NBA is cooked, and a lot of it is because of capitalism. It's a dirty game, and it's ruining all of our hobbies, gaming, sports, TV. Any way they can monetize things is like, goddamn. The system is flawed. We can all admit that. And like I say, even me making YouTube videos is a form of capitalism, so I'm not like, oh, we need to get rid of it, but it most definitely needs to be tweaked very harsh. But that's the end of this video, man. I hope y'all...
All right, that's going to be the end of that video. I mean, yeah, I totally agree with him. Capitalism has definitely affected the NBA as far as just the overall love of the game. As a watcher, an onlooker of basketball, it's just ruined it. Like I said, they got gambling now, Prize Picks and DraftKings, whatever you want to call it, so you can make money. This all stems from them getting rid of traditional work for casual fans of basketball. You know what I mean? People can't even afford to go to the games. They can't afford to watch the basketball. So it's like, okay, well, I guess I might as well play Prize Picks so I could make some money off of this. You know what I'm saying? So what they need to do, the NBA, they need to probably reel it back on some of these contracts. They need to put different stipulations in there to get players back wanting to play. Like, look, if you want to be in the NBA, you gotta play. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to play, then you can go overseas or go wherever, but you can't be here, you know, playing lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying? That's one. 2, y'all need to stop broadcasting these games on multiple apps. Just make, I know they got the NBA League Pass, but they be blackouts. Some games you can't even watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe bring back cable. I don't know. They need to do something though, because yeah, the NBA is just, it's trash right now. It's trash. And maybe get rid of Adam Silver too. That dude, yeah, get rid of him. But y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all even watch basketball, the NBA and stuff like that? Y'all let me know down below. And if you do, what do you think could be done to kind of make it more exciting to watch again? Y'all let me know. I'll be sure to link this video in the description in case y'all want to go check out his content. You know what I'm saying? Brother be putting out some good videos. If you made it this far into this video, as I always say, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to me when y'all watch my videos. I put a lot into them. Make sure you like, sub up, and until the next video, it's your boy Robbie. We out.